Hey y'all, it's Destiny. Can y'all watch something for me right quick? I'll be right back.
You know, stuff like that. So, what is a secret that they never told you? Who's they, y'all?
Secret? They always find out.
Yeah, we always find out. But what is a secret that they never told you? Who's they, y'all?
Secret? They always find out.
Yeah, we always find out. But do you have any other stuff that I have never?
No, the kids are pretty much like you said. When they lie, we always find out like right away.
Yeah.
They really don't.
I know my kids. I know when my kids is lying. So it's like, Nation, you got something? You got something?
No.
Leon, what other stuff that I have never?
No, the kids are pretty much like you said. When they lie, we always find out like right away.
Yeah.
They really don't.
I know my kids. I know when my kids is lying. So it's like, Nation, you got something? You got something?
No.
Leon, what about you? Leon, you been hiding something?
Yeah.
Leon, you been hiding a lie?
They're too young to have like major secrets to hide. They're still young.
I think maybe when you guys get a little bit.
Yeah.
So using Charlene's own words, yes, she knows when her children are lying. So is it possible that Jaaliyah could have had some big, huge secret all of these years? I don't know. Another thing that was interesting to me is the fact that Jaaliyah went and did a video with Life with Royalty, and she was going in on CJ So Cool. You know, the man that she's scared and fearful of. The only thing she was worried about saying was they weren't trying to collaborate with him anymore.
No, you can't cuss.
Bruh.
But ain't none of that nice stuff. If y'all got something to say, you can come say it to my face. Look, hold on. Let me cook. We not on that, Julia. No, I'm on that. We not on that. Look, ain't none of that nice stuff. If y'all got something to say, you can say it to my face. Actually, all y'all can line it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All y'all. And see, I'm not cool with you. We is not friends. We is not going over to your house. No shoes, none of that. No, we are not taking none of your things. We don't want any of that. And we're not cool, actually. No collaborations. When you had the chance, you could have collabed with Funny Mike and all them. But no, you didn't. And now that we're gone, you're gonna collab out of nowhere?
And I just want to point out that that last video you saw right there, that was the same month that allegedly Jaaliyah told her mom what has been happening to her since she was 10. The same month, yeah. And do y'all remember that weird intro that Life with Royalty did to her video where it seemed like she was reading something? It was very weird, all these pictures, she's crossing out CJ's face. That was the same month that Jaaliyah did that whole rant against CJ, the same month that court ended for the twins' custody, yeah.
What is done in the dark shall always come to light, but the riches and the fortune overpower the cheating, lies, and manipulation. Today I stand as this virtuous woman.
So the Tea Room actually posted this on her video. You can go ahead and read that. I guess it's some court paperwork that she was able to find. I want y'all to pay attention to the dates here. Jaaliyah, I guess, came out and said that it was happening from 2017 to 2021. And it also says that Jaaliyah was between the ages of 10 and 14, and CJ was between the ages of 28 and 32. But if you go over to this right here, yes, this is what CJ on 32's posted on his Instagram. So this says that it started when she was only 10 years old and when we first moved to So Cool Land. People know this, but CPS came to the house at 3 a.m. back in 2018 because they seen weird stuff going on in the videos. So now I'm confused. Was it 2017, the start date, or was it 2018? And as you can see here, it does say 2017. That's when they moved into their mega mansion. August 2017. Now, one thing Life with Royalty did say in her video is, if you weren't there, you can't really talk about it. You don't really know what happened. She even admitted that she doesn't even know everything that happened between Jaaliyah and CJ, allegedly. She said that's her daughter's business. But you want to know who was there during those years?
See, you said if y'all wasn't around, y'all can't speak on it. So let's put that in perspective. I was there, and me and my family was there in 2018. Also in 2018, I do think that the CPS had popped up, but there was this, I don't know if y'all remember, but there was this YouTube family called T&K Squad. They had kept calling CPS on CJ and Royalty for no apparent reason, and it was a documented situation. Like, this was an ongoing situation before I got there as well. And is if she's alluding to like that CPA's that time frame, like why are you trying to make it seem like these two situations are hand in hand? Once again, like I said, me and my family was there in 2018.
And then y'all have to think about all the sleepovers they were having. That plenty of little girls was there. Naya stayed the night several times. And then you gotta remember, we had his cousins there, Honey and Cookie. They was over there at the house a lot. What else? And then you gotta remember, at the house, it was a lot of cameras. Because you gotta remember, the house got broken into. When you went down the stairs, it was a camera right there at the thing. If this is happening, it should be on camera. Like, just like how she found out CJ was cheating on her when she was in LA.
More specifically, since you want to expose T, why don't you expose the real T? Why don't you tell them how you went to go get your tubes untied and you took your mom with you to Cali and you left your kids at home along with me, but cameras was all in the house. You had access to them. Why don't you tell them what I did? You won't, because you're embarrassed, right? You're a clown. I had two thotties pull up. I wasn't even thinking about the cameras, bro. But what you won't find is me on footage going in the kids' wing. You will find me opening up my front door for two baddies and going upstairs. You will find me 3 hours later coming downstairs, and yeah, I might as well expose it, right? You will find one of them thotties going back to my room robbing royalty. Stole a Rolex, shades, heels, money, whatever they can get. I don't remember it exactly. They stole a lot of her stuff. I go to sleep, I get woken up by a lot of text messages, screenshots, videos, calls. You're bogus, I can't believe you, you're nasty, ew. And I'm like, damn, I forgot he had cameras. But you telling me a man that forgot he got cameras that's bringing thotties in the crib, you don't got no proof of me doing what you're claiming I did though.
She looked at the cameras and seen the females in there.
Yeah.
So you telling me like...
And that's why she was always on CJ. CJ couldn't have like no space to do anything, like because he had a history of cheating on her, and the types of women he was cheating on her with was like BBL type chick.
And you have to remember, at this time, Royalty wasn't working. She was at the house. So you're trying to tell me, and when she wasn't around, the kids was with her, grocery shopping, everything. I want to say the kids stopped going with her when she got that Challenger. She always had a family car because the kids was always with her. CJ was rarely left alone with them. Or if he was left alone with them, he was in his office. Or there. I was in the guest house.
And
so
if
anything happened, listen, if anything happened where she was getting touched, it's when every female know when you lose your virginity, your hymen break, blood on the sheets, who's washing clothes, anything like that, you would notice that as a mom. Jaaliyah couldn't speak to her mom. She could. Both were siblings. Naya was there. Kamari was there.
All the kids
was over there.
She ain't got a journal. She ain't put it in a journal.
Write it down. She could have came spoke to me. I was outside playing with them.
So Ken and his wife Angel have made some very great points here. Charlene has already told us that her children cannot lie to her. So even if CPS did go to her house for that reason, and that's what they're saying, wouldn't she know that her daughter was lying to her? Jaaliyah said it herself. Secret. They always find out. She has not been able to keep a secret from her mother. But somehow she was able to keep this secret since she was 10 years old. Angel and Kenneth did live there during those years, and they even said there was cameras everywhere. So CJ did come out and say that they dropped the case because they didn't have enough evidence. But if this was happening, Life with Royalty should have plenty of evidence. There was cameras everywhere. She was there every day, remember? She's a queen. She doesn't have to work. So how is it possible when Life with Royalty was there every day, and Ken and his wife said that the kids would always go with her? They said that CJ was rarely left alone with those babies. And another interesting thing that I remember from this time is when Lexi came out and talked about all the weird things that Life with Royalty, her family, everybody was doing to CJ. Now pay attention, because Mama Royalty, aka Tanya, she said that she told CJ about this whole situation in April. She texted it to him and said there was an open case, all these things. Now listen to what Lexi had to say.
We play chess, not checkers. This shit that's happening is little checker moves, you know what I'm saying? Because me and CJ didn't come out with something that happened, I think it was like April or May, I have the police report, but they had handed, my mom's a mediator, as everyone knows. They had handed my mom a gift bag, and May, June. No, it was June, because it was like just after Father's Day. So my mom, being the naive, perfect butterfly she is, they handed her a bag that said get well at the pickup, right? Like a get well soon, like a gift bag. So she's not reading it thinking like, oh, and they just kind of put it in the car, I guess my mom said. And she's not thinking anything of it. She thought it was a Father's Day gift. So in this little bag is a picture frame. I'm like, oh my God, what now? Like, I was hoping it was gonna be a Father's Day gift, but no, of course not. Of course it's not. Life can't just be that easy, right? When you're dealing with people who want to just tarnish your name and character and image. So anyway, in that picture frame, and we still have it because it's evidence, because just wait, okay? In that picture frame is notebook, paper, writings of incidents that happened. And on my life, and Hustle's life, my mom's life, the spelling on these notebook paper accusations is so far off that it's like, I hate to say it, but like, is it even true? Like, come on. Like, they spelled fifth grade, F-I-T-H. They spelled first, F-I-S-T. The fifth time you did this to me. The fifth time you did this to me. Like, the grammar on this alone is just like, bruh, like what? This was written like in June. These were written in June. And on top of that, so it's a picture frame full of notebook messages, right? Of all these accusations of what CJ did. Then it comes with a card that's like, we taking you down, you pedophile, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, my mom gets home. First of all, I was like, Mom, please do not accept anything given to you. But I am so glad that she did, because right away, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep. Hi, yeah, I called 311 because it's not an emergency. The things in here are really disturbing and disgusting, and I think an officer needs to come and see it right away. So, I have the police report number. I'm not gonna read it because I'm gonna go print one down at the station. But it's like I said, chess moves, not checker. So when this happened in June, best believe I'm having paper trail of everything that's done, because why are you not calling the police first? Exactly. Why are you handing my mom a bag? Exactly. To say CJ's a racist. When this first came out, it's like, you know what? Like, you can't just side with someone. You have to like open up and not be so biased and see the bigger picture on things. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do. I feel like I'm mature enough to see both sides until things come out, and it's like, wait, what? So we already knew that this has been like a thing in their head and a plot that they wanted to do, but this Officer J wrote a whole police report on this. They took pictures of it. They said this is evidence. They said they've seen stuff like this. And they said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to downplay their accusations, but CPS would be at your door right now. Detectives would be at your door right now.
Now, I don't know about you, but it's very strange that if you felt like this happened to your daughter, you're wanting to give the evidence that you have to the person that did this to your daughter. But you want to know what's even weirder than that? After finding out in April that CJ allegedly did these things to her daughter, Life with Royalty, aka Charlene, got on a live stream and somebody said that she should get back with that person, CJ. Now this was in October, so think about it, y'all. It's been about 6 months, I would say, since she's found this out, and somebody said she should get back with CJ, and this is what she had to say.
You need to go back with certain someone. Okay, let me tell you about this because I'm trying to answer this question, okay? Of course, we have to co-parent, and of course we have to be in each other's lives until our twins get old enough to, fly off and be grown. But that definitely is not going to happen. I've been getting calls and text messages, saying, can, we be a family again? Can, go back to the old days? Can the twins is begging that they want us to be together? And I just feel like that can never happen again because it's just, the damage has been done, So it's like, I feel like I said before, if the person would have, kept it cordial, kept it cute, and not went on the whole internet, made several videos bashing, talking about my whole.
You heard that right. 6 months after finding out what your daughter allegedly experienced with the man you were sleeping with and had 2 children with, you decide to say, well, if he would have been cordial, if he didn't get online and bash us and, bash my family, my kids, you're worried about him bashing you online?
Entire family, from my grandmother to my mother to my kids, and just a whole bunch of stuff that just is too much to even accept anything. So I just feel like just us being cordial with the twins and stuff like that, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I don't know, I just can't go back to that no more. it's just, like I said, too much damage has been done. We basically built each other up. We've helped each other. And
does this sound like a woman who just found out 6 months ago what was happening to her daughter for years?
the last thing you can do is just basically bash us, talk about us, and just, you know, it was just hard. It took a toll not only on me, but it took a toll on my kids. And, you know, they really didn't have anything to do with it. They just basically went with me because, of course, I'm their mom. And just for him to just, you know, just bash my kids for no apparent reason. And, of course, yeah, like I said, we all helped each other and we were there for each other. But, like I said, you just took things too far.
So she is saying that CJ took things too far. And she's referring to what he did on this internet, talking about them. How can you even focus on that? She wants us to believe that this actually happened to her daughter, that CJ was doing these things for all these years, CPS was involved. She just somehow didn't know. Jaaliyah finally told her in April, right after the custody case was over. And in October, this is what she has to say.
I mean, it was a sad situation, y'all, but you know, like I said, it's just sometimes people outgrow people, or sometimes people see the real true intentions of people, and you know, I just didn't want to go through certain things with my kids. They've seen a lot since they were young when it came to me and that person, so I just feel.
She said the kids have seen a lot when it came to her and CJ. No reference to what was going on with him and Jaaliyah. They just seen a lot when it came to y'all. So if they didn't see a lot when it came to y'all, if y'all's relationship was great, you still would have been with him? This is very weird.
Like, you know, it's a done data. That's all I got to say. It's a done data. Like I said, this person, he calls me constantly saying he do want to be like a family. Can I give him another chance? And like, I just can't do it, you know. Instead of you begging and asking for your family back, how about start off with an apology, like a sincere apology, not just to me, not just to my mother, but to my kids. Like,
okay, here's the kicker, y'all. This woman said, how about an apology to me, my kids, my family? Once again, this is months after she found out what her daughter told her. Question. You as a parent out there listening, if your daughter told you something like this, would you want an apology? Would an apology be enough? It's pretty clear she's talking about how CJ was talking bad about them online. Even though they were both going back and forth online, it wasn't just CJ, it was her as well. But all she's worried about is how CJ was talking about her family, her kids, whatever. But this man supposedly was touching on her daughter since she was 10. But she's looking for an apology, y'all.
You didn't took it way too far. You didn't took it way out of pocket, and I just feel like it was unnecessary. Only time could have healed, so you know, you didn't let the time heal. You just took it upon yourself to just basically bash us, talk crap about us. Like,
I just want to make sure everybody remembers. Charlene and her mother say they found out April 2024. And this is how Life with Royalty, aka Charlene, is talking in October 2024.
And it just wasn't cool at all. So I just feel like if you can't be a man and, you know, own up to the stuff that you did, then I feel like you haven't changed not one bit. So I just feel like, nah, I'm good on that. I'd rather, you know, just keep it how it is, be with my kids, and, you know, I'm just not for that anymore. So I just wish that y'all would just stop talking about that person. Like,
so she wants everybody to stop talking about that person to her, when she could have just ignored the question and went to another comment. So if you haven't seen this, yes, CJ did post this on his Instagram. He said the charges were dropped. I also want to show you this, what Charlene's mother posted. As you can see, this was April 2024, and it actually says April 30th. And that's when she confronted CJ about what Jaaliyah had told her. So in conclusion, I can definitely see why they dropped the case. They said they didn't have enough evidence. In my opinion, it looks like they just came up with this story just to do what Life with Royalty said she was going to do in the first place.
I'm gonna play with your money. I'm gonna play with your views. I'm gonna play with everything that you got. Cause remember how you got there. Remember how you got there, CJ.
CJ did come out and say he's not trying to sue anybody, not CJ on 32s, not Life with Royalty, not her mother, nobody. He said he's just going to let karma deal with that. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I think it's pretty sad that somebody would use a situation like this for money, I guess views, I guess trying to ruin somebody's career. But I guess there's all different types of people in the world. Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.